right, Matrixx and Rhodes show supporters. Well, it looks like Mark Hamill has lived long enough to see himself turn to the dark side as he was hosted at the White House. This is what you're doing, Biden? This is what you're doing right now with the world in chaos, all these universities with these radicals going absolutely berserk, our economy, the border. You're hosting a washed-up, sellout, has-been actor to the White House. And what's amazing is Democrats truly believe this is going to pull votes from where? From where? Not from Trump supporters. We could care less what a celebrity's got to say. And we certainly are not taking our voting advice from celebrities. Yeah, that's something we're exactly not going to do. Nonetheless, Mark Hamill was at the White House, and in fact, I'll play a couple of little snippets here, and I'll play some clowning because, yeah, as you can imagine, proud Americans absolutely did clown. In fact, I'm only going to play this one, I think, from this entire nightmare. But there's Mark Hamill. He's looking a lot like the Joker from the animated series, who he voiced so famously back in the 90s. And he's become the Joker. He's become a psychopathic madman, it seems. So let's listen to this. This is about as cringe as possible. By the way, this bee right here, Karen Jean Van Damme, she's back here laughing before he even tells a joke. And the joke wasn't that funny after the payoff anyway.
Well, you know, I called him Mr. President. He said, you can call me Joe. And I said, can I call you Joe B-1 Kenobi? Well, you know, I called him Mr. President. He said, you can call me Joe. And I said, can I call you Joe B-1 Kenobi?
I mean, that's as bad a joke as you will ever see in all of your entire life. I mean, Benny Johnson posted a 2-minute, 43-second clip of this whole ordeal. And don't worry, we'll get to proud Americans' reactions to this, and a lot of them Star Wars fans. I know Jeremy Griggs, he pointed out that Star Wars is dead. Well, it's been dead a while, Jeremy, unfortunately. So, Antonio Brown, who has become one of the greatest follows on X that there is right now, when asked how much he got paid to support Joe Biden and call him the best president of all time. Yeah, that's right there. He tweeted that out. More reaction, and this might be the best one. May the sniff be with you. Do you feel it? Yes, that's Joe Biden. I mean, that's hilarious. It really is. That is hilarious. Now, I've got to play this, guys. It's only 5 seconds. And hopefully I don't get a copyright out of it, but it's so damn funny, and I came across it while looking into all this crap. Donald J. Trump with the lightsabers fending off the empire. I mean, at this point, President Donald Trump has literally become a Jedi. Mark Hamill's turned to the dark side. A little Family Guy, and this is hilarious. Is this what Mr. Luke Skywalker himself, Mark Hamill, had in mind when he called Joe Biden Joe B-1 Kenobi?
Understand. Uh-oh. Your powers are weak, old man. Obi-Wan!
Boy, you got here just in time.
Ugh. And we all know how cringy that dirty old man is. That obviously likes boys on Family Guy. My God. I saw that. I laughed, but I was like, why does this feel too accurate and gross? And it does. Wow. Okay. Let's get to you guys dragging Mark Hamill's ass. So, everything Mark Hamill in the White House does is cringe. Agreed. Yeah. Just when you think the Biden regime can't possibly be a bigger embarrassment, this happens. Laughing and clown. You know, wow, Robert De Niro and Mark Hamill they're truly pathetic. I mean, this is the thing, folks. This is not about Joe Biden for Mark Hamill. It's about his hatred for Trump. Him, Jimmy Kimmel, Robert De Niro, these guys that cannot put their hatred for Trump aside for the betterment of the United States. Because I cannot imagine that Mark Hamill doesn't realize that things are a dumpster fire right now. Or though, I don't know, maybe he's got private security. And maybe, I'm sure he lives in a gated community behind a wall, so crime's not affecting him. You know, migrants aren't affecting him. He's a Hollywood elite, so he's got money. Economics is not affecting him. So maybe he is just this big of a clueless, total lack of awareness asshole. Maybe that's just what he is. Darth Vader is rolling over in his grave. His son turned woke. Seems like a long time ago. Sad to see a childhood hero such as Mark Hamill turn into a propaganda piece. Oh, he's right here. Mark Hamill is a washed-up cuck. He's praising this guy. Look at how lost that face is. Wow, he's supposedly leading the country. I heard he brought KJP a gift. Yikes. Yikes. This is one of my favorites right here. Woke Jedi, no wonder why they are extinct. You misgendered me. You have misgendered yourself. God, what a good movie. What a good movie that is. He looks like he's had one too many drinks in that bar on Tatooine. American Papa Bear knows Star Wars. Mark Hamill, yeah, middle finger. F you, dude. They're scraping the bottom of the bucket, or our barrel. Desperate at this point, so cringeworthy. Gone to the dark side, he has. The force is weak with that one. Well, the Democrats are running out of ways to get votes, aren't they? This is just terrible. Sad that he went to the dark side in the end, just to ruin the Star Wars franchise a bit more. It says but more, but I'm guessing a bit more. Washed up. Yeah, Elmer Fudd would have been more appropriate. This is how desperate they are. What generation to you he's supposed to appeal to? He's cringe for sure. Well, they're trying to get to me. Guys, 48 years old, grew up as a huge Star Wars fan. The only reason that I even got involved with YouTube was to talk Star Wars with John Matrixx. And here we are, talking about Biden. Because he's ruined the country. I mean, why does it sound like he's slurring? Did Mark Hamill get drunk to lie through his teeth? He did sound pretty slurry in all of this. I noticed when I was going through and watching all this, he did seem like maybe he had one too many. I don't know if he was drunker than hell or not. I mean, for him to go out there and say those kind of things about Biden and just that cringy Obi-Wan Kenobi. God almighty. What an absolute joke of a country we are. Well, look, there's still some people out there that have the ideals and the convictions. I would say 63 to 65% of the country. You've got some people that's come over to our side. Make no mistake. Scraping the bottom of the barrel actor to convince Americans to be broke and embrace communism. It's running out. Female singers, social media influencers, late night host, Zelensky, Hollywood actors. Oh, wow. Yeah. Mark Hamill single-handedly made pervert Obi-Wan Kenobi from Family Guy relevant again. Yeah, of course, Mark Hamill, the poster boy for TDS. That's what I was telling you. right there was his Trump for his hate for Trump is what's led him here. May the farce be with you, Luke Skywalker. Oh, man. That's the last one. That's the one we're going to end on. But here we are. This is where we're at. Star Wars fans, or former Star Wars fans, if there's any of you left now, I mean, God, they're making it where today's May the 4th. You know, like there's I think TBS or one of those channels has a Star Wars marathon going. Lord knows I'm not watching that because I'm sure The Last Jedi and The Rise of Skywalker will pop up on there. And I would rather have a root canal while getting some kind of an enema than set through The Last Jedi yet again. Tell me what you think. Trump 2024, Mark Hamill. Sorry for your bad luck. I cannot wait to see your reaction when the Orange Man takes office again. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.